to me, I never let you see. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. So stay away from me, the beast is ugly. I feel the rage and I just can't hold it. It's scratching on the walls, in the closet, in the halls. It comes awake and I can't control it. Hiding under the bed, in my body, in my head. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it end. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. My secret side I keep hid under lock and key. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. Cause if I let him out, he'll tear me up, break me down. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it end. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster.
Alright, hey people, welcome to the DJB Show, episode 2. I want to thank everybody who watched episode number 1. I got 18 views in the first 2 days, which is the most I've ever gotten. It does help that I used Facebook, so, yeah, let's kick it off. We don't have any viewer questions this week, so basically I'm going to award a viewer of the week straight out of the gate because, of course, no viewer questions. You got to have viewer questions in by next Sunday. This video will be uploaded by midnight tonight. Today is a Saturday that I am uploading this, so it should be done by midnight. It should be done by midnight. That'll be uploaded on a Sunday. So, yeah. This week's episode 2, viewer of the week. First viewer of the week. Wow. I can't believe we're already getting to a viewer of the week. Sorry it took so long to get episode 1 uploaded. But this week's viewer of the week is CordellMan65. You know, he did joke about the show a little bit with the comment at the bottom that said, you don't have the copy. I have the copyrights. Just not to the song that I used at the beginning. Everything else that I use, I basically have the copyrights to. I actually do have a cold right now. I'm coming down with the flu, but I'm gonna do this one with you. So, yeah. Viewer questions go in the comment section at the bottom. Do not know why I have a pink screwdriver. So, yeah. As I'm looking at the comments right now on the video, do I want to or do I not want to? That's a good one right there. The comment from KK12346 said, oh, you know you want to give me a shout out. I don't know that I'm going to, but I'm just kidding. I will. Go check out my KK12346. She does basically, she's got a couple skating videos and some cover songs. Really good voice. So, yeah, go check her out. CordellMan65, man, me and this boy. You guys remember Cordell. Do go to his channel. I would appreciate that. So, yeah. So, me and him were basically in a show war here. And basically, he's only got 4 uploads. He's got 1 subscriber. 49 video views, if you tally it up. Of course, my video got more than his. I'm not trying to down him or anything. You know, he's a really good kid. You know, I love to have him on the show, but he's usually never on the show. So... Um, you know, so yeah, I love to have him on the show. He's a good kid. He will not be on the first live episode, which actually will be next week. As you guys know, it'll be next Sunday, from 3 p.m. to 6, or from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's going to be a good one right there. Friday Night Cranks. I love those guys too. Of course, go check out Friday Night Cranks at FridayNightCranks.com, or you can look them up on YouTube at Friday Night Cranks. You can follow them on Twitter at Friday Night Cranks. You can find them on Facebook, Friday Night Cranks. I do want to give a good shout out to my good friends over at Triple Threat Talk. Go check them out. They are really good. Actually, I was this week's Viewer of the Week. I had some really good questions. I asked a lot of good questions for the next episode they do. So, it'll be awesome. So, yeah. Go check out Triple Threat Talk. You can look them up on Triple Threat Talk on YouTube. You can find them on Facebook, Triple Threat Talk. I don't know if they have a Twitter. It would be at Triple Threat Talk if they did. They're currently 35 episodes in. They get a lot of views, so I want to give a shout out to them. You get your wrestling news, you get your sports news, you get basically everything you need from Triple Threat Talk. Oh my god. Oh my god. If you guys want the randomest thing you will ever find, you guys gotta look up Tomska. That is capital T-O, capital T, lowercase o, lowercase m, capital S, lowercase k, lowercase a. Tomska. He's really good. He does some of the funniest things you will ever see. The video that he just uploaded, his videos get a lot of views. They get up to the one that I'm looking at right now is Musical Suicide. That was a couple days ago. It was one of the biggest, it was one of the most popular videos on YouTube. It got 783,074 views. So, yeah, really good, Tomska. For those of you who are wrestling fans and really what I'm trying to say is, for those of you who are wrestling fans and like Zack Ryder, oh my god, they made a song about it. Wow. He's so, I like trains. Okay, so back to what I was doing. If you guys like Zack Ryder and you guys watch Z True Long Island Story, if you guys did not know, that does not have its own, he basically has the YouTube channel, but he's not uploading to that YouTube channel anymore. He is uploading to the new WWE YouTube channel. You can go find that at www.youtube.com/WWE. Bring you to this new page for the WWE as they partnered up. They're giving you new shows. It was basically the Zack Ryder thing that started the whole thing, so, yeah. No tweet of the week. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do for a tweet of the week. Of course, if you follow me on Twitter, I just might say your guys' tweet, and you guys could become the tweet of the week. If you guys are not the viewer of the week, you could become the tweet of the week. You could become, the Facebook friend of the week. I can't wait till I debut that here in a couple of weeks. So, you guys should be friends with me on Facebook. The Facebook friend of the week, basically, I'm going to randomly choose a friend of mine on Facebook, and they will be the Facebook friend of the week. I don't know about co-hosts yet. I'm working on that for this season. I do believe I will have one here in a couple of weeks for the live show next week. I'm working on that. Good friend of mine, he will be sitting right beside me. I will be over here. I'll be like over here more, and then like he'll be like right here. He'll be like the little Jimmy, but we're not gonna go into details there. So I want to thank Skillet, of course, the official theme song of the DJ Becker Show, Monster by Skillet. Really good song. You guys should go listen to Skillet. They are a really good band. So yes. So, what to talk about this week? Absolutely nothing, other than the fact that a Texas high... Now, this is what really got to me. I know a lot of you guys that watch this show are sports fans. And I'm actually not making this up. I heard it on CNN, and then I had my good friends at Triple Threat Talk look into it a little bit more. And it is true. Texas High School from Fremont, Texas, is shutting down all after-school curriculars because of their academics going down, which I think is really stupid. I just don't get the fact that they just let it go on for so long, and then now they're finally deciding to do something is very stupid. Like, if you guys are going to do something, you want to do it quick. You want to do it early. You don't want to let it go on for so long. And they're actually only banning all after-school curriculars for a year, which is stupid. It might be the best thing, though, because students are dropping out. The students will be forced to go to school. Yes, they will. It doesn't matter. They have to go to school now. So, the students will be going back to school. But no more sports, no more drama club, no more none of that. They're cutting all the funding so that they can get better teachers and they can get better new labs, a new school maybe. But by cutting all their after-school programs, that'll save them a little bit of money and possibly get new books to help them study so that their grades will go up. So yeah, that could be the best thing for that school. I have a dog. Of course, new spot for me this week. I am not in my room where I did the first episode. We're actually in my kitchen for the next episode. I hung this, and I screwed this into the wall like I usually do. And basically that's how we do the show. Of course, if you guys do know, from about, let's say, 6 p.m., to about 6:30. 6 p.m. to 6:30, I'm actually taping the show. So if you guys got anything you guys want to say, or if you guys got my cell phone number, and you guys want me to give you a shout-out, text me. I will basically give you guys a shout-out real quick. So yeah, tell your friends about the show. It is a really entertaining show when it has to be, or when I want it to be. When I have a co-host, it kind of gets out of hand. Of course, I'm not done yet, but I do want to do this real quick. I do want to give a shout out to all the sponsors that help me with the show. Of course, they don't actually help me. I just put their name on stuff. University of Maine, new sponsor that is not on the board yet, but it will be soon. Of course.
Yeah.
Powerade. I'm gonna try and get one of these in every episode. Powerade, a really refreshing drink. I drink a lot of it. So yeah. Of course, we got Facebook, Real Deal Wrestling, Coca-Cola, MySpace, Dr. Pepper, Twitter, Pepsi, TNA, Powerade, Pop-Tarts, US Cellular, Axe, YouTube, Samsung, and WWE. So, yeah. Now we gotta figure something to talk about now, don't we? What you want, my Max? Wow. I'm actually gonna go into some sports. Wrestling, actually. If you guys do not want to listen to wrestling, basically you can skip it. I'm not gonna go on forever about wrestling, so, I just got a short little thing to say here. The WWE has really proven their stupidity now. Let's see. You bring back a man who hasn't wrestled in over 25 years. Or in over 20 years. Who won the first ever Royal Rumble. You bring him back for the 2012 Royal Rumble for the 25th anniversary. You bring in Road Dogg. He's still signed with TNA. I did get some insight on that, so hold your horses. I am not going to leak anything. All I can tell you guys right now is that if you guys did watch the Royal Rumble, which you guys can at right here on YouTube, if you guys go look it up, you can find it. It's not going to give you the full pay-per-view. It'll probably give you the Rumble match itself. But yeah. So you wait. Oh my God, here we go. You would think that the WWE would do the smart thing and have a big comeback at entry number 30. Oh, no. No. They did use the word big in their last entry. Big Show. The Big Show. The world's largest athlete. Honestly. Let's see. He wrestled in a steel cage match. And then he comes out and eliminates 2 people. Honestly, why? Why Y2J? Rumor has it he was supposed to win the Royal Rumble. But WWE writers knew that people were already talking about it. So at the last minute, they changed it. So the winner of your 2011 Royal Rumble would not be Y2J Chris Jericho, but it would be Sheamus. So, basically, what happened the next night on Raw was you had the show kick off with John Laurinaitis come out, and he is basically the interim general manager of Monday Night Raw and the executive vice president of talent relations for the WWE. I've heard that so many times, it's memorized and lodged into my brain. Just about everyone in the world has heard that sentence more than once from this dude. He is a real a-hole. Like I said at the beginning, warning, this show contains language not suitable for children under the age of 13. Thank you and enjoy. So, if I say a couple swears, who gives a shit, really? So, what happened was they're evaluating Mr. Laurinaitis and his control of Raw. His evaluation was being done by none other than Triple H. Here's what I really hate. We saw a repeat of last year. Basically the same Raw. Let's see. Triple H was standing in the middle of the ring about to fire John Laurinaitis. Now, this did not happen last year when this happened. What happened last year is basically what's about to happen next. Triple H was standing in the middle of the ring. And the next thing you hear... Bong! And the lights go out, and Laurinaitis is gone, and the smoke comes back, and the lights are dimmed, and oh my god, it's The Undertaker. For crying out loud. I do like this guy. I like The Undertaker. But really, the truth behind it all is, the company wants to see Triple H Undertaker 3 for the 3rd time at WrestleMania. That's not going to happen. Triple H is gonna wait till WrestleMania to bring in the newest man signed to WWE, Marcus Anthony from Ohio Valley Wrestling, OVW. Go check them out at ovwrestling.com. They are really cool. One of their trainers is actually Tommy Dreamer. So yeah, you can go check them out, ovwrestling.com. So, I'm hoping that Undertaker will face Marcus Anthony instead of Triple H. I've also heard rumors of it possibly being Mick Foley, or possibly, I even heard that he would possibly face Kane at WrestleMania, Undertaker versus Kane. So, it pretty much leaves us questioning with all the stuff that I've heard. But, ooh, new sponsor next week. I'm sorry. A couple new sponsors next week, actually. I gotta find a place on the board to put them. But, so basically, what happened was the Undertaker came out, stood in the middle of the ring. Undertaker and Triple H, they sized each other up, walked around the ring, yada, yada, yada. Didn't say a word. No microphones, nothing. Just looked. Undertaker was staring down Triple H. Then peered over to the WrestleMania sign over the horizon. Then back to Triple H. Went bleh. Then looked back at the WrestleMania sign, looked back at Triple H. Triple H walked over, patted him on the shoulder, and left. Oh my God. Then we get to Friday. No Undertaker. No Undertaker. Nope. But we do find out Mark Henry, oh yeah, World's Strongest Man, indefinitely suspended from the WWE. Oh yeah. Hey, Mark, did anybody tell you never to put your hands on the general manager? Why's my dog missing hair on the top of his head? Oh, he's not! Oh my God! Yay. So, Mark Henry is indefinitely suspended. Max, get out of here! I'm busy. I've taped 21 minutes of this show already. I am not stopping. I got 2 minutes left to tape, and then I can fucking shut this bitch down. Of course, this is week 2. I want to thank, so basically Mark Henry is indefinitely suspended from the WWE. WWE signs Marcus Anthony. OVW, yes, OVW, Ohio Valley Wrestling. Oh, man, they're good. Their Saturday Night Special is actually, the doors open for their Saturday Night Special in like 1 minute. Not going to their Saturday Night Special. Of course, they're in Louisville, Kentucky. Be a long-ass trip to get there. So, yeah, next week, you, one lucky fan, could possibly be the Viewer of the Week. I will do viewer questions if you get them on time. You could be the Facebook Friend of the Week. You could be the Tweet of the Week. Basically, lots of awards. Don't forget the live special also next week, Sunday, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. live on Tiny Chat. So basically, add me as a friend on Facebook, Devin Becker. You guys will find me. Mine's the suicide picture. Wrestling's suicide, not the other. Not that other kind of suicide. Not like, oh, I'm gonna go off myself. No, not like that. It's a wrestling character. So, yeah. Basically, that wraps up the show for episode 2. Remember, Cordell Man 65, this week's Viewer of the Week. Basically, that's it for this week. Signing off, this has been DJ Becker from The DJ Becker Show. See ya next week. This has been a DJ Becker production.